Hello, friends. As you know, we are back from our Wyoming adventure. And for us, I spoke some videos back about bending time, and we've become pretty good at altering our perception of time through mindfulness. And so it was really interesting to note that even though we were gone perhaps, 10 days or something like that, for our whole family, it felt like a month. We were gone a long time. Now, when you're off on an adventure, as you probably know, if you've done anything that has stepped you out of your normal life, your normal routine for some amount of time, we can often kind of leave behind the usual stuff of our life and come back to our lives with just a new perception, a new ability to see the things in our life in a way that we couldn't quite see them before. Now, when we came back from Hawaii, I remember reaching down and picking up soil. Oh, and smelling that soil from the forests here, hearing the sounds of the birds, just drinking in the quality of the air. All the sensory experiences were so alive. Now, mindfulness, if we are cultivating this rewilding of our minds, that's what life can feel like all the time. But for me personally, I'm still at the point where routines, the normal just gunk of life, can get me back into autopilot at times. So even though I came back from Hawaii feeling I want to just soak into life, I didn't do it perfectly. I started to lapse back in. And now that we have come back from this 10-day, month-long adventure, there's another chance to do it again, to really soak into this experience of life. Now, I talk about this a lot, the difference between being on autopilot and just kind of going and looking back and saying, where did that day go? What did I do? Or moving through a day and finding it filled with all kinds of treasures, the richness of each moment, tasting the food we're eating, looking into the face of the person we're speaking with, noticing this breath and that experience of breathing. Out here, there's so much. You might be feeling it a little bit yourself. The green, the colors, the sounds, the wind. There's so many feelings and sensations going on here that are overwhelmingly beautiful. But I know how my mind works, and my mind is probably pretty similar to yours. This can wear off, because when I got back here, there was a load of stuff waiting for me. And there's a bunch of responsibilities, and I'm behind on things. I can slip right back into those ruts that can lull my mind back into autopilot. So this time, as I've done before, and I will not be perfect this time, I'm sure, as I have not in the past, but I do notice that every time I get a little bit more proficient at it. This time, I am making a commitment, again, to be present in the experience of life that I'm having. I got to step out of my life. I got to be infused with a spirit of adventure that really had me just loving the moments I was in. And I want to bring that here. And this time, I'm going to make it a little bit different because I want to invite you along with me. There is something about doing things in community together. And down in the comments, if we say, hey, I'm going to go for it, and we help each other out and talk about Well, here, share down there. Tips or tricks that have worked for you, resources that have been great for you. Maybe it's some author, maybe it's a ReWild U video, whatever it is, something that really stuck out for you and has helped you to be more present, has helped you to rewild your mind into a state of mindfulness. So share those resources down below, and we can all encourage each other so that as we move forward from this day, from this moment, we can move forward saying, I am going to try to make a commitment to just loving life, the good and the bad. I can love life when I'm crying. I can love life when I'm in pain. I can love life when, of course, it's very easy to love life when I'm eating a bowl of ice cream or I am doing any number of wonderful things. But it is also possible to love life when there's an annoying mosquito or there are nettles burning me because I walked through some nettles just a moment ago. So that's the key, and that's what I'm hoping we can all embark upon together, is to move forward in a unified, connected feeling of being present with whatever moment we're in. If you want to join me for this, let me know down below, and let's share our enthusiasm and then move forward together. In upcoming videos, maybe I'll mention this again, and we can kind of keep it on our minds that we're on this quest together. All right, my friends, as always, thank you for being part of our channel. My family, myself, we are so grateful for each and every one of you. And we will talk with you in the comments.